Hey guys, Ivan here at ivanmana.com. In this video, I want to show you how to promote affiliate products on Google Ads without an email opt-in. So we're going to be building out a landing page and taking people straight to the, in this case, ClickBank offer. Now, this method is what allowed me to generate a full-time income working from home within 1 to 2 years of starting affiliate marketing. This and the email submit method, which I show you in the previous video. Check that out. I'll put it in the description. But in this video, we are going to select the ClickBank product. We're gonna create our landing page, and then we're gonna promote on Google. Okay, so super simple. Follow along with me. Watch behind my shoulder. We're gonna do everything together from scratch. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoy these types of tutorials. I put a lot of time into making them, and make sure to hit the notification bell icon so you get notified when I release new videos just like this. That being said, let's get straight into it. Let's first select the ClickBank product. Now, there is a method to this madness. You don't just randomly go through the list, pick any product. What I like to do is when that was your main dashboard, click on Marketplace at the top and then click on the little magnifying glass here, and you will see all the top offers by, they changed it now, it's no longer popularity, they call it rank. And you will see all these kind of top offers. Now, what I like to do is I like to select the offers with a high payout. Okay, so high initial payout right here. This is your average, how much you'll be making per sale, including upsells, downsells, all that fun stuff. And this is the initial sale. Okay, so I like to go with this average number right here. I've dealt with a lot of you guys. I had some clients that I was helping. Some of you guys are promoting really small offers like this, like 17 bucks. I wouldn't suggest doing that for paid ads, or at least not if you're just starting out. To master and make profitable campaigns like this, you will need a lot of optimization. And we cover tracking, we cover ClickMagick tracking in this video. We will do that as well. But in order to make these low payout offers to convert, you really have to really do a lot of optimization. You have to spend a lot before you can start seeing results. Okay, so what I like to do is start with something over $100. I've seen success with diabetes freedom as well. So 50 plus is okay. In this case, we can go with SteelBite Pro, and we can use this as an example. And correct me if I'm wrong, I no longer see Proven, which is unfortunate. That was a pretty good product. Looks like Proven is no longer available. That was the very top offer, not anymore. But anyway, we're gonna promote this page. So you can do it however you want to, right? Again, in this video, I'm showing you the example. I'm showing you the way to do it that has allowed me to generate a full-time income. You can adapt, you can play around with it, make it your style, but this is the system, this is the process. So again, in my mind, what I'm seeing is we create a landing page, with a headline that is pretty much just like this, because obviously it works. And we say, hey, free video reveals 60-second dental trick. And then all people are gonna do is they're just gonna click that button and they'll be sent straight to this page. So if you don't want to manage an email sequence, if you don't wanna make it as complicated, you wanna make it super simple, stay tuned. We're gonna do that here. We will also set up tracking, because you absolutely have to set up tracking. You cannot go without it, okay? So let's suppose this is our product. It's more so Google friendly. It is on teeth, it's not on health, weight loss, stuff like that, things that people are really desperate for. So this is okay. Now, one of the things you guys have been asking me is about the bridge page policy. I saw a lot of comments saying, hey, no, you're not allowed to build a landing page. It violates the bridge page policy. So a few things here. One is you are allowed to build landing pages for a fact. Look, go on google.com. There's millions of pages. Let me turn this video off. It's kind of nasty. There's thousands of websites that have a landing page and take people to a different page. Okay, I've successfully created hundreds, if not thousands, of different landing pages on Google that work, that are landing pages, right? What you are not allowed to do is have a page that automatically redirects. So people cheat the system, and what they do is they want a direct link, for example, this offer here, or a casino offer or a porn offer, something like that. That's not allowed on Google. And then what they do is they create a page that automatically redirects. So that page is clean, right? There's no bad stuff on there. But as soon as people land there, it's gonna redirect in 5 seconds. That is not allowed. So for those of you saying, no, you're not allowed to make a landing page, you're not allowed to make this page, yes, you are. Because in that case, what can you do then? A lot of pages have sales pages which redirect people to the order form page. Well, then you're not allowed to have that either, because then you're redirecting people to the order form page. And the order form page is redirecting them somewhere else. So you're only allowed to do an order form page then, right? So this doesn't make sense, guys. You are for sure allowed to have a landing page. Get that thought out of your mind. you're not allowed to have a page that redirects, you are allowed to have a landing page, okay? Just, I've been getting a lot of comments on this. I had to address it. Now, that being said, let's go in and create our landing page. So I am using Unbounce, guys, to create my landing pages. I've been using them for the past year or two. I switched from ClickFunnels. Unbounce gives you so much more customization. I absolutely love it. They give you so much freedom. You're feeling like you work with WordPress in terms of you have the flexibility to do whatever you want, at least for me. At least for basic landing pages, that's how I feel. With ClickFunnels, you have to put things in little blocks, and it's just, it's annoying. I prefer Unbounce, and if you use my affiliate link at go.ivanmana.com/unbounce, I give you guys a 14-day free trial, of course, but I also give you guys an exclusive 20% off on your first 3 months after the trial. So this is an offer you cannot get just by going to Unbounce and signing up, okay? So definitely take advantage. Once you sign up, or if you already have an account, awesome, good for you, join the club, love Unbounce. You're gonna land on kind of the central page here. What we're gonna do is let's click on Create New, okay? So we're gonna create a page, and this is new, Smart Page Builder Beta. We're gonna start with Create New Standard page here. This is kind of the default for now. I'd have to actually make some videos on the beta. That's kind of new. I actually didn't see that. They just literally recently did this because I was editing pages just yesterday. So we'd have to play around with that. Then we're gonna set up tracking. So what we're gonna do here is let's just select a template. So we're gonna set something and then just change it up a little bit. And let's not do something too complicated. We don't want to change it too much. Let's just select this one. And let's say Steel Byte Pro. Straight to ClickBank page, okay? And we're gonna start with template. And this is as close to direct linking, guys, as you can get, right? Creating this landing page, taking people without even an email, this is as close to direct linking as you get. Don't direct link on Google for several reasons, but this is as close as you can get to it. So what we can do, let's go back, is kind of mimic this page, okay? So let's go back to the Steel Byte Pro page. We wanna kind of mimic it, make it look similar. Let me pause this video. So I'm not seeing any crazy background here. So we don't need a logo, anything like that. In fact, you probably shouldn't add a logo. So what we can do is let's go in and delete that, or you can just hit the backspace key. The more information you add, generally, the better. So we can keep these things, you know, this little form here, testimonials. Obviously, in your case, you would make it look a little nicer. I don't like the way this looks. But I'm just giving you the layout, right? So let's start off here with the headline. So we want to kind of make people click on the button that takes them here, right? So what we can do is we can copy it, and we can go ahead and paste it here, and then we'll just play around with this, okay? So we're gonna fix this. We're not gonna copy it exactly as it is here, but just give an idea. Now what I do like to do is I also like to inspect element on the page, and this is pop-ins, okay? So I'm clicking this little button here. So first of all, I clicked on inspect, then I click on this little, you know, arrow thing, I guess, or yeah, mouse arrow, and then I hover over this, and then look, it tells you what the font is. So it's Poppins, right? And then this is also Poppins, and then yeah, you can read text, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be Poppins because all of this is Poppins. So we want to make our page, the goal here is to make our page consistent with the next page, okay? We don't want to scare people. We don't want to have like a crazy black background with a completely different font and size, and then they come here and they're like, whoa, like, is this the same offer, right? You want to make it as consistent, as smooth as possible. That's the goal, guys. So we're gonna go over here. Let's look for Poppins. Unfortunately, I have to keep re-adding it for every single page that I do. It's kind of getting annoying, to be honest, but it is what it is, and it works fine. I still way prefer it over any other page builder. You know, take a look at some of my videos. I'll put them in the description. I have a lot on different page builders. This is by far my favorite, you know, and I tried a bunch of them. So gonna click on Poppins. Let's make it regular, and there you go. This looks just like that, and we can keep it black. We can, is this bolded? Now it's bolded. Okay, so this looks exactly like this. Now, obviously, we're gonna change it a little bit, and we can probably make it bigger too. We got more space to work with. Maybe let's try 36. We can expand it, and actually, we shouldn't even do that yet, because we have to change it up, right? We don't want to keep it like this. It should be a little bit different, just because we have a landing page, so it's different from sales page text. They just have to be different by default, not even the fact that we copied and pasted it. Okay, so let's change the image here. Let's make it a pattern. I haven't seen any. I've actually never used pattern myself. Over here, it's mostly white, right? I don't want to. What you could do if you have permission, always get permission before you do this. If you again inspect element, go to sources, and then if you go to image here, This is the background, I believe, in PNG. Yeah, so this is like their transparent background. You might not see it. Open image in new tab. But actually here, I don't know if you guys see it. This is the exact background, okay, on white. So this is the same background as they have here. Now, you want to be careful. These guys, I don't think they offer like an affiliate page, so you have to email them to ask. So I would ask before using it. For the time being, we can just use something similar, which is just like a white page. So I'm gonna use this ColorZilla Chrome extension. I'm gonna drag it over anywhere here just to make sure it's the same color, and it is pretty much white. Then we'll come back here, and we're gonna select solid color, and we're gonna paste. So Control V, I'm gonna click Control V, and I'm gonna click Enter, okay? And then this is that same color as this, okay? So we're pretty consistent. Email the guys and just ask if you have permission to use this border. I don't think there's gonna be a problem with it, but you know, better safe than sorry. I'll be honest, a lot of these ClickBank vendors, they really don't care. They just put up their products and then they don't care what affiliates do with it. They just rake in the cash, right? So a lot of them really don't care. I have a feeling SteelBite Pros kind of like it, but better safe than sorry. Okay, so we can, I don't know what that is. Let's remove it. We can keep this button. This is the button we're gonna use to redirect people. And let's say, right, so let's change this up. Let's say, again, we're gonna say free video reveals 60 neat little, let's see, neat little, let's say secret, you know, in quotes, make it more interesting. 60-second, neat little secret 60-second dental trick before going to bed tonight. Don't say tonight. Neat video reveals 60-second dental trick and we'll delete the bottom part there. That rebuilds your teeth and gums and gets rid of tooth decay. Okay, so we're gonna keep this as the headline, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna, this part you can do before going to bed. We can just add at the bottom, okay? And then actually there is another cool thing I wanted to show you guys that we can do. Trying to think, yeah, some of you guys might not have access to it, but anyway, I'll show you. So yeah, we're gonna remove that before going to bed tonight. So there you go. I copied that part, or I cut it, and I'm gonna paste it here. And you can say here, you can say, do this before going to bed tonight. Okay, so let's try that. You know, add a little curiosity. What's going on here? Let's delete that. There you go. Make it nice. And yes, we will change this up a little bit. We can remove that. Let's go back here. Let's take this color. So we're gonna again use this inspect, guys. It's super powerful. If you guys are using a Mac, I don't think you guys have right click. Just go online, type in, you know, how to inspect element on page on Mac. I think it's like the Mac sign I or something like that. But we're gonna select this here, and then this is the color. We're gonna use this, right? Again, we wanna make it as consistent as possible. This is still Poppins. If we scroll down here, you will see that it is Poppins right here, I believe. Well, anyway, it is Poppins. We already confirmed that. I don't know why it didn't show there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna paste that there. We're gonna, nope. Okay, so sometimes when you click enter it doesn't work, you have to delete this little number sign and then click enter. And then let's not make this bold. Let's do something like that, and maybe let's make it smaller, maybe 28. You can also type in the size if you want, so you can type in, for example, 30, click enter, and that didn't work. Try it again, 30, click enter, there you go, okay. This one I think we can make a little bit bigger, just because we have the space for it, or we don't have to. We can, something like this, and then we have to increase the line spacing here, maybe 58. Okay, so something like that, that might be a bit too big, or maybe not. Okay. Secret that rebuilds your teeth and gums and get rid of tooth decay, and then we can add that here. Okay, and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Okay, now we're gonna expand this column here, or this section. We're gonna add the button to the bottom, and then let's make this a bit smaller. Okay, so we can do something like that. Look, we don't need to have anything at the top. Some of you guys like to we can put a logo, but in this case, we're not even using an email submit, right? So we don't have to make it even look that official. We just literally have to get them to click the button. Yeah, we can leave it like that. Now, there is a lot of empty space here. You could just kind of have the button here, right? And then just add a bit more information. Or what I like to do is a little sneaky approach, which you guys might have heard of, is we're gonna take a picture of this. So let's go ahead and refresh this. And this is paused. Nope. Shoot. Okay. Let's try to refresh it. Let's try to get that 5 there. Okay. Perfect. So then, okay. So I'm using Snagit. I don't think I have a tutorial on it, but what I do here is I Control-Shift-S and I can take this picture. So whatever you do, basically take this picture, right? However you want to do it. I don't know what program you use. I use Snagit. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want a tutorial on how to like set up and use Snagit. The idea is you want to like take a screenshot and use this, okay? So maybe if you're using Photoshop or something to edit it out, we're going to capture image, okay? We're going to save it, and I think you guys already know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and save it real quick, and then we're going to upload it into Unbounce. Okay, so I went ahead and saved it. Let's go back here. We're going to drag this image element now, and I'm just going to go ahead and upload the image real quick, and then you will see what it's going to look like. Okay, so I went ahead and added it, and we can drag this here. Now, this one isn't the actual video, right? But when someone clicks the button, they're going to be taken to that next page, okay? And that looks okay. Maybe let's remove this a little bit, maybe 45. Yeah, this one you cannot change. So the line spacing has to be one of these, okay? And that's okay. That looks good. And then we can do this. And this one still, I feel it should be smaller. Maybe 26. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so there you go. And let's take a look and see what button color they have. So we can make the button color maybe green just to match. Orange is like for buy now, so I don't know if we want to do that, but we can make it green. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this color here for this button. And we will change everything else up. Do not worry. Where's the button? What am I doing here? Here, gradient. Yeah, we have to set solid color. We're going to paste it, say enter, and there you go. And then we have to change the text, so we can say here, let's see, show me the video. Okay, and then we can make it Poppins as well. So let's remove Montserrat. Let's go up. Let's make it Poppins. Poppins regular. Okay, yeah, so that looks good. Let's increase the button a little bit. It doesn't have to be too big, but definitely want to make it bigger. So we'll make it maybe 36, maybe 28. Okay. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think. How good of a job am I doing compared to you guys? You know, this isn't. I'm not the best designer in the world. I'll give you that. Okay, so we can do something like this. Show me the video. So we're gonna add our affiliate link to this image and to the button. So if someone taps to see the video, they'll be taken straight to the affiliate page. Almost direct linking, guys. Okay, and it's gonna look like this, right? And then here, the cool thing about this software is that it's not, you know, like there's no click here to see text mode or whatever. They have this here, so they know that, okay, well, this is now the sales page because I can buy from here, right? Sometimes there's pages where people have to click text more, or sometimes there's no even like preferred to read. Sometimes people have to go through this and it's like, well, shit, I have to watch the full video now, which is okay. But sometimes people that already know or heard about your product, they just want to buy it right away. And I hate how some products don't have that. In this case, it does. So right away, it shows you this, which is awesome. And so that looks about good. Over here, we might want to add a little bit of shadow to the text. Maybe like that. Yeah, that looks okay. All right, so this is the first part. This looks good. I'm happy with that. What we could do is just add a little bit more details. Now, unfortunately, there is no affiliate information on this page at all. I tried looking, you know, for myself. They don't really have any information at all about this. You kind of have to email them. So what you can do is, you know, email them, ask for the affiliate page, and then just kind of fill in these blanks, okay? So fill in the testimonials. Over here, you can do the same thing. You can say, you know, watch the video. Now you can add these at the bottom as well. Okay, so you can add these like this kind of whole thing. You can go in and copy that. Let me just make sure that it's, yeah, so you want to add these kind of disclaimers here. So we can remove that. Now you don't need to. I've had pages approved without it, but because we have a little bit more time, because I don't think we'll be, you know, making these, we don't have as much information, we can just go in and do that. Now on your end, obviously you can make stuff up. Well, I mean, make stuff up as in like do the research and add the stuff that you find. But in this case, I don't want to just create random stuff. So I'm gonna paste that here and we can leave it at that. Now the read more here, where does that take people? Read more here, Stillbyte Pro shipping, okay. So we can't just remove that part. We don't want to send them straight to that page because we still want to get credit, you know, just in case. Even though cookie, you should get credit for the cookie. You could keep it there. It's just easier if you don't, and just have it all here. So something like that. And this is all centered. We can do that. This is Arial. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. You can make this a little bit maybe grayer. Okay. So there you go. And like I said, you know, play around with this, wait for the affiliate page, or guys, if you just go online, right, just go on SteelBite Pro, you know, there's gonna be some review sites and stuff like that, like here, is it a scam? So you can go in here, you can read the stuff about it, advantages, right? So here, so like you can write stuff like that, guys. So again, I'm just showing you examples, right? But so what you can do here is say stuff like that. So escape from infections, and then over here you can say escape from infections, and then you can write reviews, right? SteelBite Pro testimonials. Okay, so super easy stuff. I'm wondering if we should do it now. Okay, let's do this part, and obviously we'll do this real quick, and then we can remove this. What we can do is we can add an image. What we can do is change image. We can go to Unsplash. They have free images. We could say smile. I have the image in my mind that I want to use. It's this one. But I guess anything with teeth, like anything that shows good looking teeth, right? And this one is focused on the teeth. Can do that, give it a second to load, and there you go. And we wanna drag it so you can actually see the image because you can't really see the teeth. So what you wanna do is select that, maybe make it go a little bit or higher like that, okay? So that's perfect. And it's kinda hard to see. So what we can do is we can add either a black or a white layer. That's one of the things I love about Unbounce is that you can add these colors. So in ClickFunnels, if you add an image, you know, and you can't see because the image is obviously like it's full of color, it's really dark or really light, you can't see text, you have to go into Photoshop, edit it. I've done it so many times, guys, you have no idea. Unbounce just makes it so much easier. You can just add a color overlay. And then here it shows the teeth, and then you can say, you know, let's say something, let's say defeat our, let's say anything. Let's say escape from all infections now. Watch the free video. Okay, and then we're gonna have a link. Now this button, we could take them back up to the top of the page if you want to, but we don't have to. So this button, and actually what we can do is we can just copy this button because I don't want to re-edit stuff. So I'm gonna select this here and I'm gonna add that button here. I'm gonna copy that. And we will be adding the correct URLs shortly for these, okay, don't worry. And yeah, no, this is good because the image is here. Let's say, let's remove this. Do something like that, infections now. Escape from all the infections now. Watch the free video, okay, so something like that. Maybe this one. Oh, that it's already bolded? Oh, because it's Montserrat. Okay, there you go. That makes sense. Because it looked a bit weird. Let's make it Poppins. Let's make it regular. And, you know, just to make it look a little... There you go. So something like that. And then, like I said, you would do the research. Testimonials we can leave as is, right? I mean, obviously, you would play around, you know, what people like you are saying about, you know, we could say about this product. And then we could select Poppins, regular, okay, something like that. We could say over, yeah, screw it. We're just, I guess we're just gonna end up doing this. So you wanna see how many people are using this. I have no idea how many people have used it. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete it. We can move these up. We can make them look neater. Now, obviously, again, like, if I were actually doing this live, I would make this look much nicer. I don't like the way these testimonials look. So I would maintain the same format. I would say like what is contained in here, what are they saying? I would add like 100% money back guarantee thing here, you know, do stuff like that. But in this video, you know, I don't want this to take 5 hours of me designing because I am a perfectionist. So I'm just showing you the layout, okay, what you have to do. So over here, you can say, if you want to maintain your teeth, definitely use this product, okay? Now, even though we're taking people to a video, we're not recommending the product. People know that there's gonna be a product involved, so we're kind of pre-selling them here, it's okay. Let's say the best solution to fight off teeth bacteria. Okay, we'll do that. And then here we'll say nothing competes against, yeah, we can say Steel Bite Pro. See, people don't know that it's called Steel Bite Pro yet. I think I'm against this tooth cleaning solution. Okay, so something like that. It's not really a tooth cleaning solution, but whatever. You get the idea. And then over here we could say, advantages. Yeah, we could just write, escape from infections. You could say get rid of infections. Let's say prevent all infections. How about that? We don't want to, we don't want to make it exactly like it is here. I could say reduce plague. Get rid of bad breath. Okay, and then we can add some more information. So do not take oral infection lightly. Yeah. So oral infections are a serious matter and not to be taken lightly. This product, helps you combat bad bacteria. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and copy that to right here. Okay, it should be the same. We can center that. There you go. And then what you can do if you want to make it like super perfect, like me, if you go like you can count from here, for example. So this is how many from the top. So over here you see this is 153 pixels from the top. So you can click here, and this is also 153. Right now, if I move it down a little bit, you see now it's 154, right? So this is how you make it all lined up perfectly, and this is 153 too. And then we can say here, have bad breath, fear no longer. For this video, we'll show you exactly what to do to get rid of it once and for all. Okay, so there's that. We have it all set up. You can play around with the images. I think that's all for now. Okay, we're good. So we're done with the page. We can move it up a little bit. I think it's okay. Let's go ahead and let's now add our affiliate link here, right? So we're gonna select Steel Bite Pro, and you can select any one of these. It doesn't really matter what you pick, but it has to be a video. So either default, live VSL, or VSL no autoplay is fine. I think autoplay is good because it kind of, believe it or not, people do kind of get hooked into it if the video starts playing. So either live VSL or default is good. We'll go with default for now. And we're gonna remove that if we just test it. Okay, always test, make sure it's the right one. There you go, and there it auto plays. Okay, so that's perfect. Let's pause that. Let's come back here. And now what we're gonna do is go through step by step. So the first thing here, we're gonna select an image, and we're gonna make the image go to URL. So we're gonna go ahead and paste it. Just copy paste this ClickBank link. You will be able to track everything. We will set it up with ClickMagick right after this, okay? So to the end of this, however, you do have to say $TID equals CMC_VID. You do have to add this, guys. If you're not sure what this is, check out my standalone video where I show you exactly how to set up all tracking between ClickMagick and ClickBank. This is very important. But it has to be like this, and just follow along with me. I'll show you. We will set up all the codes on this page, but you have to do it like this so it passes through the sales, okay? And I'll show you what it's gonna look like in ClickMagick. But I'm gonna go ahead and we are gonna copy it, so Control-C. We're gonna go to this button now. We're gonna paste it here on this button and just go through the list, make sure we put it on every other button, like over here, and that is it, okay? So we've done that, and I'm gonna shift click this here, shift click, and I'm just gonna drag it up. It bugs me a little bit. See what I mean? We could be out. We could spend hours here, guys, with me doing all this stuff. I don't even want to get into it. Okay, so we've done that. Now what we have to do is set up tracking. Okay, guys, super important because ClickBank does have integration with Google Ads, but it's not very reliable. So sometimes I see sales, like just yesterday, I saw a few sales for some products, but I didn't see them for some other ones. I don't know why. Is just unreliable, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up ClickMagick tracking because that is really important. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to clickmagick.com. Now, if you use my affiliate link, I do give you guys a 14-day free trial. Check it out at go.ivanmana.com/clickmagick. I have like 60 plus ClickMagick videos, guys. I have a huge resource library of any videos. You can comment, you can ask me if you have any questions, if you need any help. I've been using them for 4 years, haven't been disappointed. So definitely take advantage, try it out using my link, and I'll be happy to help you if you have any questions. So what I'm gonna do here quickly is log in, and I will see you on the other side, what you will see once you sign up or once you sign in if you already have an account. Okay, welcome. So here we are in our onboarding ClickMagick account. We're gonna go ahead and click on campaigns. If you don't have anything yet, we have some sample test URLs here. If you don't have anything yet, you'll see step 1, step 2, step 3. We're gonna do all those steps. So step 1 is gonna be adding code. We're gonna do that. Step 2 is gonna be updating your URL. Step 3 is gonna be adding it into Google, okay? So what we're gonna do is click the wrench icon, click on website code, and all we have to do here is super simple, guys. We're gonna take this click tracking code, we're gonna copy it, okay? Make sure it's click tracking code. You don't want anything else, click tracking, that's it. Copy it. Let's go back to our page here. We're gonna open JavaScript and we're just gonna paste it here. Before body and tag, we'll say CM for ClickMagick. Let's say click tracking code. Now, if you want to set up Google Ads tracking, check out my video. I'll put it in the description. You do have to add a Google Ads code here as well. So sometimes it tracks, okay, because it's helpful. It is helpful, even though it is not always reliable. Now, you also have to integrate ClickMagick and ClickBank. So there is something you have to do on the back end. You have to add something called a secret key. I advise you to watch that video so we don't go into kind of a separate direction here. Check that video out. It's a standalone video. Put this video on pause if you have to. And all of this will make sense in addition to why we're adding the TID at the end of it, okay? Or TID CMC underscore VAD. Everything is gonna make sense. Check that video out to fully integrate the sale. But once you do, you will be able to see sales in ClickMagick, okay? So once we do that, once we set up the link, if you go to any URL, like here we have some, you'll be able to track by source, by medium, by campaign. These are things that I've set up. So for example, the campaign name was display, or the campaign medium was display, the campaign source was Google. If you have Facebook, Bing, all that stuff makes it easy to track, and you will see sales right here, okay? It feels great, guys, when you wake up and you see ad spend, revenue, and profit there, right? Feels awesome. You'll see your cost per click, your earnings per click, so how much you're making, right? Really cool. Highly suggested, guys, you do have to track. And then if you go into your reports, you'll be able to sort by keyword. So for example, if I store my keyword in the term, I'm gonna sort by term, and then I'm gonna see a list of all my keywords here, okay? Let me see if we have an example here. Yeah, so like here, Groove Pages, these are some samples that we've done. So you're gonna see, like, for example, all the keywords here. So boom, keyword 1 got you 1 action and it got you 1 sale, for example, right? So you can do that, track it, super simple. That is pretty much it for this. Now, what we do have to do is we have to use the URL builder. That is step 2. And we're gonna do this once we actually get to the Google Ads side, okay? So for the time being, let's head over here. Let's save this page. If you wanna make this landing page mobile responsive as well, guys, check out my Unbounce playlist. I'll put that in the description too. I have like 30 plus Unbounce videos. One of them is how to mobile optimize your page. So again, check that out. For the time being, you can just use desktop, that's fine. We'll go back into overview and we're gonna use this URL here, thebestdiet.fit SteelBite Pro. You can change the URL, you can create a whole list. There's a whole list of different domains you can use. Again, check out my Unbounce playlist if you wanna use your own domain. If you don't set anything up, your default domain is gonna say unbouncepages.com, okay? And then it's gonna be / whatever you add, okay? So you can change the URL right here. This part, only if you add your domain, so you're gonna have to buy it. So again, check out my playlist, I cover everything. What we're gonna do here is we'll just click publish. We'll click publish. We'll go into hyperspace here a little bit and the page should be good to go, okay? So we're ready to start promoting it on Google. So this is our page. Let's go ahead and open link in a new tab. Let's see what it looks like. Boom, baby, okay? So it looks incredible. And if we click here, we are gonna be taken to the page where the video will autoplay. Okay, it's good to autoplay because we don't wanna kind of have that link that says click, 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 tap, 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 and then people have to keep tapping and they start fearing that, okay, well, when is the video gonna play, okay? So we're done here. Let's finally go ahead and head over into our Google Ads account. Now, guys, if you want to learn exactly how to do everything in Google, I have a 4-hour Google Ads course that teaches you, everything from start to finish, how to create an account, how to start the ads, how to do tracking, everything. Check it out at ivanmana.com/all-courses. I also have an advanced remarketing course where I show you how to make really advanced retargeting audiences, guys. It's a 2-hour retargeting course that goes into really advanced details. So definitely check that out as well. In the meantime, what we're gonna do is just create a simple campaign just to show you the flow, okay? I'm gonna show you just what needs to be done. If you want anything extra, check out my other videos or my courses. So let's just clean this up a little bit. Let's maybe close that and head over to campaigns, okay? Or go to search campaigns. We're gonna create a search campaign here. I have videos where I show you how to create YouTube campaigns with ClickBank or affiliate products and display campaigns with ClickBank or affiliate products. check that out. In this case, we're gonna do search. It's my favorite. Search is the one where if you have a limited budget, that's where you should go first. If you can spend $5 a day, don't try display for $5 a day. Okay, that takes more money, more experimentation. So we're gonna click on new campaign here. We'll click on new campaign. We can select website traffic. We can select search, and we're just gonna enter our URL here. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. We can copy link address, and we can just paste the URL here. We're not ready to set up tracking for it yet. Let's wait until we get to the ad, because there are some things we have to do for that. So let's click on continue. And now, guys, we're just gonna go from top to bottom. So let's name this, let's say Steel Bite Pro. Now, all these options I cover in more detail. We wanna uncheck that though. You can leave this checked. This is still search, so I leave it checked. If you're really tight on budget, deselect it, keep it only on google.com. If you check this, it's gonna show your ads on other places too that Google is partnered with. I do still like this option because it's still search. So I've actually gotten a lot of sales through other than Google Network. So this works fine for me, but again, depending on what you want. Show more settings. Again, I covered these in my other video. It's not really important here. The main thing is that once you start, the ad is gonna start right now, today, which is December 2nd. You can set the targeting. I like to start with tier 1 countries. So that means United States. Oops, I actually wrote status. Click enter. Why did not enter work? Enter usually works. Okay, let's try Canada. There you go. Let's try Australia. Let's try New Zealand. And let's try, what's the 5th country? I keep forgetting. United Kingdom. Of course, how could we forget United Kingdom? There you go. Now, location options, you want to select people in, okay. Languages, you want to select English. This doesn't translate your language. If you set Spanish or French, it's not going to translate your ad into French. It's going to show your ad to people with the interface of that language. In this case, we need it to be English. Audiences, this is for remarketing. We don't have anything yet. We don't have remarketing audiences. Leave it. Budget, the more you spend, the more data you're going to get. There's no right answer. You guys ask, how much should I spend? There's no right answer. I have budgets for all my campaigns for anywhere from $100 to $200 a day because I'm comfortable with that range for each campaign. But if you're just starting out, maybe 5 to 10 is okay, just to test it, see how it goes. The more the better, guys. I do suggest that you get a job, that you do have steady income. If you have only 10 bucks in your pocket right now, don't try this as your first thing. You might or might not get sales. So let's just say, 10 bucks here for starters. Next, we're gonna go down. We're gonna select clicks here. And we're gonna select bid strategy. I like to go with not target CPA, manual CPC. Target CPA is ideal, guys. So that is when you don't pay per sale, but Google optimizes it based on conversions that you get, and it shows your ads to people more likely to convert. That's ideal if you had the data. Like I said, ClickBank and Google Ads sales integration is very wonky, literally. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Check out my video if you want to know how to set that up, but it's pretty inconsistent. I don't know why. Everything is set up exactly the same way. Sometimes it shows, sometimes not. Maybe it depends on the vendor. We're going to deselect this. This means Google is going to up our bid a little bit if it sees fit. We don't want that. We just want to set a maximum bid amount and just bid on that, okay? Site extensions we're going to leave. Again, check out my course or other videos for these advanced things. They are good, but they're not necessary. Like, you don't have to have them. So here's where we select ad group. We can probably just do 1 or 2 ad groups here for now. And what we have to do is we have to target people that would be interested in this stuff, right? So let's see what we can do. So, wow, this looks like exactly like that other page, right? And that's what you want. So if someone clicks here, look at this, right? Looks really similar. Now the video plays. So we want that consistency, right? This is as close to direct linking as you guys can get. Okay, I should probably make another video titled that, like how to pretty much direct link on Google, because this is it. So, yeah, so that rebuilds your teeth and gums. Okay. So these are actually good suggestions. So okay, ideally, guys, you want long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are 3+ words in a keyword. So best way 2, that's 3 words, right? 3+, that's good. Natural way 2. Okay, so these are perfect. These are good. You can keep these as broad. So broad means anything similar to this is gonna have your ads show. But look, if you have this as a broad, this is 4, 5, this is 9 words. The search is going to be pretty damn close to this in order for it to trigger. So if you have long-tail broad keywords, your searches are going to be much more relevant, okay, than if you just have, like, for example, tooth decay. Like if you have tooth decay as broad, oh boy, you're going to get a bunch of a lot of them are going to be relevant. If you have the budget that's good, that's totally fine. You'll get a bunch of ideas as well, but you'll also get a lot of mud, okay? So these long tail keywords are perfect, okay? Now what you can do is you can enter a product or service. So let's see, get rid of tooth decay, and you can update it. What I like to do is I like to use the keyword planner. So we're gonna go in here, let's open link in a new tab. Let's just take a look. We can add new ad group here as well, and we can type something in here. So for example, get rid of tooth decay. We can get keywords, and it's gonna pop up, you know, some suggestions. That is okay. Now, what we could do here is we can target different things. So we could target, you know, this ad group could be get rid of tooth decay, and then another ad group could be like remove tooth infection or remove bad breath, right? So, you know, in my course, I have like a 10-15 minute section on how to use the keyword planner. So, you know, check that out if you want. But for example, get rid of bad breath. So we're using here the keyword planner. Let's go in here, Canada. Let's select United States. You know, just to give a little better idea, if we just select Canada, California has more people living in, there's more people living in California than all of Canada, I think. So, you know, I don't want to keep it to Canada. It might give me not the most consistent results. So things like this, like get rid of bad breath. Okay, so these are great. So what we can do to make things easier, what I would normally do is like, you know, select all these and then I would add them to the ad group of my campaign. What we can do here is we can simply click on add new ad group and we can just say, get rid of bad breath. And we can get keywords, and here are some keyword ideas, right? Bad breath cure, how to cure bad breath. So these are fine, right? These are good to test. Now bad breath, I probably wouldn't use that. This is super broad. Fresh breath, probably not. Fix bad breath, sure, 3 words, that's good. Halitosis treatment, I believe halitosis means like bad breath. Halitosis meaning, I believe it means bad breath, yeah. Fetid breath, fatigued breath, fetid breath, okay. I didn't know there was an actual like condition on it. Yeah, so I mean, we could do that, halitosis treatment. Yeah, that's great, okay? So this is gonna be, let's say this is fix bad breath group. Guys, do this, like this is how you make the sales. You go in there, you create these ad groups, you test them. Some of them work, some of them will not. Yes, every 2 out of 10 campaigns will be successful. Not all of them will be successful. Maybe 4 if you're lucky. 4 out of 10 ad groups if you're doing good. Not ad groups, campaigns will be successful, right? So sometimes you're gonna add all these keywords, they're not gonna work. Other times, you're gonna add these, you're gonna realize that, hey, you know, this keyword, and this keyword, and this keyword are making me sales. They're making me more profit, more revenue than loss. Use them. That is how you do it. You know, this is one successful campaign. Good job. Keep going. Try new ones. ClickBank, Max Bounty, all these different affiliate networks, use them. Doesn't have to be an affiliate network. Could be products that you like, okay? ClickFunnels, you can do ClickFunnels, best funnel builder, right? Or in my case, Unbounce, it's my favorite. But that's the idea. And then over here, we're gonna name this get rid of tooth decay, okay? And that's the name of this ad group, you know, fix bad breath. Again, I actually have a video, so even in my course, but I actually have a video on keyword research. So I'll put the video in the description, how you can kind of do the research, figure it out. But it's basically this, you're gonna go in here and just find relevant things and then just add them, right? Don't worry too much about these prices here. I cover that in the video, but you know, these are just basic ideas. They're not always accurate. You can still get clicks for way less than that, okay? So that looks good. Let's enter a bid here. So this is how much we'll be paying per click. Now these are pretty broad terms. They're not like super specific. So you can start low and then you can increase it as you go. So what I would suggest you do is don't start off right away with like a $2 bid. I have some campaigns where my bid is up to $2, but I didn't start there. You want to start low. If you're happy with the clicks and impressions you get, then you can keep it at 25. If you're not happy, then you increase it, right? So change it up, but don't start high because then you'll be out of your entire budget in 1 hour. You don't want that. Start low and then increase it as you go. You can, you know, check back in 3 hours if you're assuming your campaign's been approved, because it always goes under review, of course, for a certain period of time. Could be 1 minute, could be, you know, it's been as long as 3 days for me. So rarely, but it happens. So you want to do that. You can say 25 here as well. And we're seeing, you know, we're getting roughly, for this campaign, we're getting, okay, so fix bad breath, we're getting about, for the average cost per click here is 15 cents, and here's 13 cents, right? So that's pretty good, that looks good, right? So that's the idea, go through it, make this terms relevant. You can add another ad group and you can say, you know, what's this one? Reduce plaque, right? How to reduce plaque. And you can just keep testing, guys, and see what works, right? That's how you do it. You test and see what works, that's all. So click save and continue. Let's imagine this is all we're doing here. And now we're gonna create our ad. Okay, so now we're gonna update this URL, okay? Because right now it's not gonna track. So we do have to update this URL, and we will check, by the way, to make sure everything is gonna be tracking. We'll be getting sale. That is very important, guys. Always check. You don't wanna be sending people to a link and then it turns out it's not tracking. Okay, so this ad group is Fix Bad Breath group, okay? So here are some of the keywords so we can show more, we can see. So we want to have our ad speak to these people searching for this stuff, okay? So for example, we could say, looking to stop bad breath, question mark, okay? So you can do that, you can start with a question. We can create another ad variation. I like to keep 2 ad variations, guys. You can do more than that, but you have to send a lot more traffic. 2 ad variations is good. And then what I like to do is start one with a question, one without, right? So the other one would be it would just say stop bad breath, period, right? So first one, I like to speak to the people that type something in. Second one, I like a call to action. You can say, watch this free video. Notice that everything is title case, unlike, I believe, Quora ads that doesn't let you title case. Watch this free, watch this. We can say watch this video, or we can say learn secret trick. I would like to say watch video to learn secret trick, but there's no space, right? Google Ads is pretty bad when it comes to space. There's not a lot of space. You have to get really creative. I spent hours, thinking of a perfect headline. We can just leave it at this. We can just say learn secret trick in video. I would like to say now, but whatever. Yeah, okay, so we can just leave it at that. Headline 3 and description 2 don't always show up. So don't, I see some of you guys like split testing headline 3 and description 2. These are probably the worst things you can split test because they don't always show up. So not only, are you splitting traffic between all your ads, now a lot of traffic doesn't even go to those headlines, right? So I would definitely split test headline 1 first, headline 2 second, and then description. It doesn't have to be in that order. That's my order of priority. Like, this is the most important thing for me because that's the first thing people see. Then this, then that. And let's see. Yeah, so for the description, I mean, we could just say something about it. So we can say these things like, why would people watch this video? So we can say, well, this is for bad breath, right? Yeah, so stop bad breath, prevent oral plaque, right? And what else? And kill bad bacteria. Kill bad bacteria. Watch this free video to learn more. And we can probably, let's remove that. Watch this free video to see how. Let's see that, to see how. Yep, that's perfect. That's it doesn't have to be exactly 90, but I do like using up as much space as I can because, well, why not? They give you 90, use 90, right? It takes up more space for your ad to show. So obviously, the bestdiet.fit, it's not the worst domain because it is health related, I guess, but I would probably do something like teeth. I would buy like a tooth related domain, like Cure Teeth or something. Again, this description 2 is optional. You don't have to add it. We can say, I mean, what else can we say about this? I don't know, let's say free video reveals everything you have to know to kill off bad teeth, bacteria, and save your teeth. Notice how I like to use these ampersands, right? Just because it attracts a little more attention. It's like a little, people are used to seeing words, and then boom, they see that. Free video reveals everything you have to know to kill off, let's say bad bacteria. Kill off bad bacteria and save your teeth. There you go. And then over here we can say, we can just say maybe, free video shows it all. Okay, so there you go. That's our first ad. We can go ahead and click done here. I don't like to say, new ad. What I like to do is after I'm done, we're gonna go in and we're gonna duplicate the ad. I find it easier to do that because then everything is pre-filled already. So it just makes it so much easier. But over here, we can do the same thing. Just instead of bad breath, we're gonna say tooth decay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna copy this headline here, looking to get rid of tooth decay. Okay, let's change that to want to. Shoot, not enough, huh? Want to get rid of tooth decay. Want to get rid of tooth decay. Let's see what the keywords are. Want to get rid of tooth decay. I mean, plaque, tooth plaque. It's actually tooth plaque. So maybe we can say eliminate, get rid of old tooth plaque, right? And then we could copy this, learn secret trick in video, copy, I'm just, doing Control-C, Control-V to make it easier. Over here, we can do this, and then free video reveals. And then what we can do here is we can say the first thing would be get rid of tooth plaque. Yeah, so here we can change it up a little bit. We can say get rid of tooth plaque, stop bad breath, and kill bad bacteria. Let's see. Get rid of tooth plaque. Let's just say not get rid of tooth plaque, bad breath, and bad bacteria. We can say it here just because we're limited on space. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so now we do have to change this, right? So what we can do is let's add this URL here now. So this is going to be like, this is the part 2 of ClickMagick if you're new. So here we're going to say search Google. Now you can add whatever you want to. I'll add a list of tokens you can use. So tokens such as keyword, for example, or they have something like MS location ID or something like that, okay, or ad group. So you can do things like that. That's up to you. I'll put a link in the description. If you have a lot of ads using a token, they have a creative token, which is like the ID of your ad. It becomes annoying because then you have a bunch of different IDs and it's kind of hard to tell. You will have to go back into Google Ads, which is fine, but it just gets hard to tell which one's which. So what you can do is over here for the medium, you can say search because this is a search campaign. And again, you can do this however you want to. Instead of search, if you know you're doing search, you can just add like the keyword there, right? But here's an example of what you can do. The campaign name is Steel Bite Pro. Looks like we already did that. Over here, we're gonna say the keyword so we know what works. And because, like I said, the integration is wonky, what you can do if you wanna see like more information, like the location, you wanna see the device, you can add those tokens too. So instead of Steel Bite Pro, or instead of search, you can say device. Now this token is gonna tell you the device that made the sale, and then you can filter by device and see which device made the sale, okay? So that's up to you. Again, I'll show the list of all the tokens down below that you can use. And then over here for the ad name, you can specify the ad, okay? So this ad right here, let's do the first one. And what we can do, by the way, Steel Bite Pro, let's say this one is Steel Bite Pro Bad Breath, right? So we'll say bad breath. And then just to specify, because if we have the same ad, so we can say question. So we can just say question ad, for example, or we can say, secret trick, depending on what you change. So if I know that I'm not going to be changing this part, then I'm just going to add it as question. And so I'll know that, hey, this is my question ad, and then I have a different ad, which is just a statement, and then see how well those are doing. So let's do this. Let's copy that. We're going to go back in here, and now we can paste this whole thing. And now we will be able, when someone makes a sale, we will be able to see all this information. So we know that the sale came from Google. It came from search. It came from Steel Bite Pro Bad Breath ad group, right? Again, you can change it as you see fit. So whatever is important to you. If you don't care that it's search, if you will only always be doing search forever, you don't have to put search here. You can put device. You can put device. You can also put network, okay? So that's up to you, how you want to do it. I'm just giving you an idea. So let's do that. And let's copy that. Let's paste this URL here. And we're just going to change this up a little bit. So this is also a question, but this isn't bad breath. This is now tooth decay. And there you go. So we have that. We'll click save and continue. And give it a second to review. Okay, so we're estimated to get 33 clicks a day, which is good. Let's publish the $5 spend. And now let's go ahead and take a look at our ads. They should go under review. Okay, and let's go ahead and copy our ads now. So let's go into this fix bad breath group. What I'm gonna do is select here and I'm gonna click copy and edit. And as you can see, it's just gonna be so much easier because now everything is pre-filled, right? So this is a question, but we're gonna say, let's see, bad breath. Okay, we'll say get rid of bad breath for good. Okay, so something like that, that works. And then this is gonna be a statement. So we're gonna go to URL now. Instead of a question, we'll say statement. We'll say save ad. And there you go. And now we have these two ads, and we will check it in a second to make sure it's working. And then over here, we're gonna go in here. Oops, nope. You wanna make sure you click on this little pencil icon, okay? Make sure you hit that and click copy and edit. And then over here, we're gonna do, we can just eliminate, just to make it a little bit different, because get rid of toothpick question without a question, or just question mark, it's like, there's not much of a difference. So eliminate all toothpick at least makes a difference. And then we'll just say, statement. We can say statement eliminate, for example, right? However you want to do it. We'll click save. And that is it. It is loading. And now we have these two ads, okay? If you want to update your keywords, you go into keywords. Here's all the keywords for this ad group. Here's all the keywords for this ad group. That's pretty much it. You wait, you let it run a bit. You see how it goes. In ClickMagick, you will be able to see what works, what doesn't. So if you go back to your dashboard, once you start seeing the sales over here, you'll be able to filter. So the best fit. By the way, let's test this real quick. So in Google, let's click on our ad. Go to our ad. Let's just make sure that we get credit for the sale, right? Ideally, you want to use an incognito window, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy link address. I'm going to open a new private Firefox incognito window. That way we know there's no cookies, there's no nothing like that. We're gonna paste it, and that way we can see if we actually do get credit for the sale, okay? And I'll show you where to look. So we have this is good. Let's click here, and just before you click it, look at the bottom left. It says TID equals, and it gives you a number, okay? You want the number to be there because that number is what's gonna allow you to see the sales once you do it, once you get the sale. So click here, here's the page, that's perfect. Let's say prefer to read, and there's that prefer to read, I guess. So looks like it does show up anyway. And let's just scroll down. We have to order now, right? So let me just show you where to check that it's working, guys. You always want to check. Scroll down to the bottom, and here is our affiliate ID, Resolve Fam, and then here is our TID, okay? Here's the TID value, CMC. So you want to have that value because that is what's going to show you that you have the sale, okay? So make sure both of these are there, your ID and CMC value. If it just says your ID, you're not going to be able to see sales in ClickMagick. Something is up, send me a message, comment, let me know. But this is how you check. And then if we go back to ClickMagick, if we refresh this, we should see it all here, right? So out of 6 visitors, so we don't have actions because we didn't set up actions, but we have the 6 visitors. And then what you can do is if you go into UTM Performance Report, you'll be able to sort by here. Yeah, so here we had RIF content actions we set up for our other campaign. You can sort by, so over here we had keyword. Right now, it's not gonna say keyword, it's gonna show the actual keyword. You can sort by term, and then you will see all your keywords right here. Or if you wanna sort by ad, content, you will see all your ads right here. So here's the statement ad, how well is it doing? Are there any sales, okay? Things like that. And this is how you run affiliate products, guys. It doesn't have to be ClickBank, but this is how you run affiliate products on Google Ads without an email opt-in. You do not need an email opt-in. It's kind of an added bonus. You get people to sign up so you can email them. Now, it is also a double-edged sword. Some people that they don't want to sign up, they just want to, for example, buy this product. They don't want to sign up. They just want to go straight to the sales page. You are turning them off with an email opt-in. So it works both ways. It's good and bad. But this is how you do it with just a simple landing page. I hope this video was helpful, guys. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And again, check out my other videos on my channel. Just go to Ivan Mana, my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of videos, full comprehensive tutorials, basically free courses just like this. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.